Hi.
Hi, darling.
So I was looking at our pictures and I realized that I got like darker.
You got darker from the pictures?
Yeah, so I was looking yesterday. Like, I guess you gain weight. Like when you gain weight, you look darker. Because you notice when a lot of people lose weight, they look lighter.
Mm-mm.
No, I never noticed that.
Dang. Okay, I'm sorry. Because
Hey,
I've been looking at myself for like at the pictures. I'm like, oh, that's a good picture. Happy Sunday.
happy Sunday. Cause your skin be glowing, girl.
Mine?
Yes.
Thanks, y'all.
Good skin, good skin.
Good
I'm here.
skin.
Tell
I
me
miss
your
y'all
skin
guys.
feel.
I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a
What?
while.
Oh my God. I done ate
Show us the
three.
bag. What you eating? What's that?
Them Tootsie Roll fruit chews.
Oh,
Just do be busting.
I
You
had them
can't
in a
have
bag for
it.
that party.
oh,
Got a bag in here.
I don't even think my kids share no candy with me. I'm
Oh,
telling you, is this the real and the raw? My bad.
yo, I heard it too because I'm the same place you are downstairs. That's what I look like. Wait, so I'm doing podcasts from my mom's house because we had dinner at my mom's house today.
What y'all have for dinner?
The dinner was all over the place. Honestly, it was like lasagna and then buffalo wings and then salad and then white rice and short ribs. It
It's
was
not like she made a little bit of everybody's favorite.
that's because everybody eats something different. So
Right. That's all right. Y'all ate good.
Just think
that's
of a
why I'm
buffet.
full.
I
And I
don't.
also thought today is Sunday and everybody's probably at a cookout. Why do
Yeah,
people celebrate
Mm,
Memorial Day on the Sunday instead of the Monday?
because they're off tomorrow. So if they like
But
party and
tomorrow
stuff.
is the rest day.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they do both. They celebrate both days.
Mm.
Who cooking out Sunday? Who cooking out
No,
Monday?
for real. I was looking for some, but I'm in Pottsville.
I
I
just
ain't
don't
even
think
smelling
people
the
cook out the
burner.
way they used to. They don't have cookouts like that no more.
Mm-mm.
On my way from work, it looked like they was having a cookout like in the graveyard. Cause like where I work at, they was talking about like everybody that came in was talking about like, how's the tradition to go put flowers on like, their family graves and stuff, and then like, celebrate them. And I'm like, oh, that's super cool. It makes sense.
But they was having a cookout
In
in the
a
graveyard.
graveyard?
I think so. I'm not even gonna lie because when I was coming from work, I passed the cemetery and I'm like, but it was like a whole bunch of people there. But then I definitely seen smoke. I did see something because I'm nosy, so I'm like, and it was they ain't had no music in that end because they older, but it was definitely something
Hmm.
going on over there.
But shout out to work. Coming from work.
Yes.
I know that
Yes.
made me feel macro now. I ain't have a job in forever.
No
It's
more
all right.
calling yourself Tommy.
No,
But
for real.
Love that for you.
Now I'm
Congratulations.
Gina. Gina stay working.
That
Niche, how was your Sunday, honey?
my Sunday was good. I just came back from Newark. My nephew up here from ATL. He go back tomorrow. So
Okay.
that's mainly where I've been at all weekend.
Safe travels to nephew.
Thank
mm-hmm.
you. Thank
He
you.
flying.
No, they drove up here.
Praise God. Because
Mhm.
they keep
Yeah.
saying Newark Airport wilding right now with this one
I'm
person
telling
working
you.
air traffic control. I ain't got time.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
Every
y'all going on
time I
vacation
tell
soon?
somebody that, they're like, "Oh, you'll be all right." Yes, we leave Thursday.
I probably asked Grace
Yeah,
like
Thursday. 'Cause
13
and it
Marnisha
should
times.
be
was
a good.
she had the calendar all jacked up. I don't know what she. I don't know. She would have been the only one here because we would have been going. She talk about Friday. I'm like Friday.
I'm like,
Oh,
wait, we don't leave Friday.
mm-mm.
It's been a long few weeks. That's why.
Mm-hmm. But I'm
And these
excited.
weeks
I'm ready to
have been
go.
going by fast. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm
This
ready to go.
month
I'm about
flew
to
for real.
charge up all my devices.
I'm so happy for y'all. I can't wait.
I'll be knocked out
Yeah.
in the car.
But
I can't wait. I'm excited.
And I called shots on
what?
the seat behind the driver and the passenger.
Oh yeah, that's the furthest I'll go in any car, like any type of automobile. Like put me.
I can't sit in the back because I feel I don't know. It's a phobia.
I don't wait for nobody to get out the car.
I need to sleep out
I feel like if you got long legs, you need that. Your legs ain't long, best friend.
Who got long legs?
You know.
I'm just sitting next to him. That's why we need that. That's why we need that area.
That's funny.
We can let the men sit together and then we can parlay in the back.
Yeah. How long did y'all drive?
Long.
Okay.
Right, like 10 hours probably. 10 hours.
Woo.
We probably won't get there till like 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, nice. That's a nice little trip.
Yeah.
Road trip.
Word. All right. Somebody take it away because I'm fucking used to it.
You, girl,
you made me feel like I need a snack.
Any flavor that was in that motherfucking Tootsie Roll is gone, okay? You suck the skin off that Tootsie Roll, okay? Because and I'm like, I was waiting, but I'm like, every time I'm about to go in and tell you to introduce it, you just take another bite. I'm like, how big is it? Because it was.
I didn't finish the other one. I still got the other one. I just keep adding on to it.
Okay. We're talking about a like load of things.
Yes.
I don't know.
An array. We talk about an array of things. Just things that we thought about. And we just, you know how we do. We're going to put it up on the screen. Boom, bam, bam. Opinion. Comments are always welcome. Hi to whoever is watching. Okay. So, I'm going to just choose a random one. And this one is, are we doing life wrong?
Well, I think that life is doing us wrong.
I agree.
That's how I feel. It's hard out here. We're doing the best we can. So I'm not going to say that we're doing it wrong. I think life is they kicking our ass. Life is kicking our ass. What y'all think? That's how I feel. I feel like life is doing us wrong.
Oh, Shauna, you was so still just now that I thought you was frozen, bro. You just scared me when you hopped up like that on God.
I'm thinking because I don't want to say life is doing us wrong because every wrong way I went, I learned something in a way. So I don't want to say it's doing me wrong. It's definitely taking some. I fell down the hill a couple of times, but I wouldn't say it's doing like completely wrong. Yeah. I think that's my answer. Final answer for now.
I think it depends on a lot of things, like the cards you was dealt, what you going through, and how you handling it. I feel like life can only do you wrong if you're not handling your situations to the best of your ability. Whether you fall, fail, or succeed, as long as you try, I feel like you can never be doing life wrong. Like,
right
now, in a aspect of, I'd say I speak from a personal standpoint. I personally don't feel like I'm living enough. Like, I feel like I need to be creating more experiences for myself and doing more things as far as activities and things like this, like our trip and, just going out. Sometimes I'll be wanting to go out, but I don't be wanting to go to certain places by myself. Certain places I will go to alone, but certain places I'll just be like, I like to talk to people when I'm in certain atmospheres. So, but then again, I'm me, and I talk to everybody when I talk to strangers.
I say, girl, you will find somebody in any situation, which is family member. Which is good, because like, so to piggyback off of what you were saying, I feel like I haven't lived enough at all. Like at all, I haven't never left the country. Like I don't have a passport.
Right.
And these are all reasons because, like, in my 20s, I was building, I was building and building. And, like, I think when I did stumble, it messed me up because, like, I used my 20s to build. And then in my 30s, I had, like, a tragic change of life. Like, then it was just, like, that lesson at that point taught me. So I feel like I won't beat myself up for not living as much. I feel like moving forward, even the littlest trips is I'm gonna be living. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna
Right.
set time aside because time is one of those things we can't get back. So
Facts.
that's all I'm saying this year, like moving forward, like especially for the summer. Like, last summer I was on house arrest. Like around this time last year, I was on house arrest. So this
Mm,
summer I owe it to my son. I say that every day I've been saying that. Like,
right.
What's
I've
the
been
first time
feeling
you said house arrest?
huh?
That's the first time you said house arrest.
Really?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all didn't know, when she kept giving all of those context clues last year,
Yeah.
she was, yeah.
I was on house arrest for a whole summer. The whole entire summer. And my family
Mhm.
decided to go on every single family reunion. I'm like, they better be on that type time this year. Okay.
Right.
Word.
Right.
Pick me
Yep.
up. Let's go.
No, for
Word.
real, because I'm ready. So yeah. So I get
Yeah.
that. So
I agree with y'all. So not traveling enough. Like, yeah, not doing enough. I agree.
Hmm. And we never know. You said time is something that we can't get back, and that is
at
so true.
all.
But we also never know how much time we have left. So something I always say to myself is like, if the way my life is right now, if something was to happen to me and God called me home tomorrow, would I have been satisfied with the way I live my life? I always ask myself that. When I start getting into my moods, when I be like, I can't do this or I can't do that, because the responsibility is heavy over here. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So it's like I don't get to, but I'm grateful and thankful, as y'all know.
Right.
But in the same breath, we only get one, you know? I
Yeah,
might
Hmm.
come back next lifetime as a tree and be sitting in the same park forever.
yeah.
Do y'all feel like y'all living for yourselves or y'all living for y'all kids?
Wholeheartedly the kids.
The kids.
Wholeheartedly.
I
Yeah.
used to say for my kid, but I realized like I gotta live for myself in order to be comfortable to live for my kid, if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah. Hmm.
So I would say both of us because honestly, when my kid not around, he's doing his thing. You feel
Yeah,
me? So like I gotta live for myself.
Right.
absolutely. I agree with that. I agree with that. I think it's just for me, I feel bad like doing, of course we all have mom guilt, right? Doing something
Hmm.
for ourselves or going somewhere. So I said after we take our couples trip, which is this week coming, I'm not going anywhere else as far as trip wise.
Hmm.
And I'm planning now to take my kids to Florida. We
Nice.
could do my dad's down there. I just had a new baby sister. Crazy work. 35 with a newborn sister. Crazy work. But she's here.
Beautiful.
She's blessed, yes. So we're gonna do our Florida thing, little Disney World, little this, little
Hmm.
that. So that's on my agenda. As soon as we come back, I'm putting that into motion. Whew.
I love that for y'all.
DoorDash, because I gotta get these coins.
Did you start?
No, not yet. I am though.
We gonna start.
When we
I
come
can't
back,
wait to hear your experience.
I know.
First of all, you funny as hell. So I can only imagine you and Blue Betty just out there just
Friendly as hell, bringing people their food. Hi.
no, for real. They're like, yeah, leave that shit on the porch. You're like, get off the
Talking and everything.
About to get people stickers and everything.
no, for real. I
Little
love that.
candies, little thank you cards, all of that. Yes. I'm about to get my ratings about to be high. Watch.
I'm here for it.
I'm
I
gonna make
love
it to the
it.
news. But with what we just talked about,
Mm.
um, we can go right into this. Like celebrating your small wins, right?
I celebrate everything.
Absolutely you do.
Everything. Like, I don't know. I celebrate everything. Like, oh, like, I don't know. Like, I celebrate everything. I keep saying it because I really do. Like to the point where I thought it was like I was doing it too much. Like for the littlest things, like oh, I signed up for school today. I'm celebrating. Like just little things, but to me, it's big things because it's something I've been pushing off for so long. So like even getting to the point of like trying to do it or like pushing myself to do it and actually doing it, I'm celebrating it because life has been like okay,
right, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we don't give ourselves enough pat on the back.
We don't.
Because we beat ourselves up so much because we're living for our kids. Well, as you know, some may be living for our kids. So it'd be like, but then once you realize that you're doing the best that you can and you're farther than most people, not even trying to compare yourself to other people, you're doing a great job. Like that's how I look at it. Like
everybody's running their own race.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Like everybody in their own lane. Some people gonna get places faster than others, but as long as you get there, whatever your goal is, as long as you get there, you know what I'm saying? Like, and celebrate yourself every step of the way.
Right.
I'm about to be patting myself on the back so hard, my back about to fall off. Yeah, maybe one of these rolls back here will fall off because I'm about to be patting. Okay.
I'm so proud of you. I feel as though like you have become so far within the last 2 years. Like
yeah,
you really have. Like
I would have never thought.
Yeah. You definitely got to put yourself on
you are capable of doing until you are put in a position to where you have to do it.
Say not out.
I'm about to say definitely.
Because you never know. You never know your strength.
You really don't. Because everything that I'm doing now is everything that I doubted that I could do 2 years ago. It was my fear, my absolute fear, my absolute like, what if I don't get there? I have 3 kids. What am I like? My absolute fear until the day came, and I was like, look, these bills got to get paid. This food got to keep coming in. You got to. I can. Oh my God, I'm doing it. Like I'm doing it.
It's really like sink or swim for real, and it's like I'm not about to. Like, so, yeah.
You're doing it with so much grace.
Yeah.
Oh, we do have some comments. How about we try something new today? Okay. Let's see. Latifah Strickland says, you have to, because otherwise you begin to lose sight of the things that are going well. Absolutely. We have so much to complain about, but there is so much to celebrate and be grateful for. You are absolutely right.
You're so right.
Right.
Yes, that is so true.
Thank you.
I realized that I was beating myself up for the last couple of, the last couple of months or whatever. But I also realized like I succeeded so much. Like I accomplished so much in life. Like I forgot that like who I was for a minute. Like I did so much that like I let the last couple months, like me being on house arrest, me being in my situation, like just mad stuff, like just forget like Shauna, like you used to teach a cooking class, like you're a medical assistant, like you're just a bad bitch all around. And I just had to like remember, like, girl, so yeah.
Because we get so caught up in our everyday BS that we don't even think about the good, like she said, like Latifah said.
That's true.
So true.
And hi. I don't think I've seen her on here before. But hey, girl.
No, first time viewer, and thank you for watching. Sorry, I'm gonna stop. I can't help it. It's a part of my Dana. Okay. So, if I had 24 hours to live.
I always, when I think of this, I always be like, I hope I'm with Kai because I don't know, like being a mom, I always be like, I gotta be with Kai. Like I always had this thing, like if it was like a catastrophic event, like like something smashed on us, I want to be with Kai. Like and if I had my last 24, I would definitely be with Kai, and we'll probably just go around just doing shit, like. Not nowhere far neither. Like we'll probably go to one state on the map, like get a whole map, point at it, go there and just chill out there like all day. Cause I wanna if I only had 24 hours and I knew I only wanted to have 24 hours, I wanna be fulfilled and happy with my kid.
For sure.
I wouldn't want to go nowhere. I would just want to be. If I could just be in my bed and have my kids on one side, have David on the other, and then my mom somewhere in the bed too, and I could just be with them for 24 hours and just
And
let
your
me.
best friend, the fuck?
Best friend, no, because I wouldn't want you to go through all that.
I'm gonna go through it anyway.
Best
Girl?
friend. I was
But
kind
then
of
you have to bring your
trying to
kids
think about even wanting my mother there. I don't want y'all all,
No, for real. You're gonna need you gonna need
it's
two
gonna be
king
too much. Sabrina ain't gonna let me relax. Like she ain't gonna.
No. I'm like, you need something? You want me to
You
fuck
like,
your
girl, we only got a couple more hours.
I just want to be relaxed in the bed with my kids and David, maybe my mom. They're not gonna let me. Sabrina ain't gonna let me relax.
First of all, if you invite Bree gonna bring her kids and then her mom, and then you know what I mean. Now it's just like
it's gonna be a house party. But now that you said that, maybe that's something I would do too. Because y'all know I like to throw a little get together. Maybe I just have everybody here for 24 hours.
I could see that. A 24 hours to live girls' night, a girl party.
Yeah. Yo, one thing about the party, they be coming together, okay? Like from the decorations to the you know how to throw a party, okay?
That's probably what I'll do, Shona.
Mm-hmm. That sounds
good. Just make sure I get an invite.
You
don't
do
be
it.
sad about Valentine's, okay?
Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. But I got you. Don't be sad.
Oh, man.
What you eating about me? I got a problem.
You was out here.
Feel bad.
I told that your house while you was at her house. Yeah, you was at my house.
Wait, I didn't even know I didn't know you was up here.
Yeah, she was here. She was here.
I could have proud I say, so y'all all wear that. I could have proud I went to her house.
Shauna was chilling hard. I was like, you got everything you need? You good?
Oh my God. That's terrible. I'm sorry.
She brought me back some food. I was like, this good. It was just so good.
Little plate. Mm-hmm.
Stop playing. What would you do in your 24?
Mine might be. I don't know. I feel like for my 24, I would just get everything off of my chest, good and bad.
Damn.
I need everybody to know how I really feel before I go. I don't want nobody at my funeral fake pumping like we was really like that. You feel me?
I feel like you do that now.
I do, but not wholeheartedly. Like, you know, I'm in a space where I just stop talking to people. Like, your energy is off. You're not serving my purpose, or vice versa. If I'm that to you or whatever, just stop talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm gonna do to you. You know, but I would definitely give people something to think about while I was away and with my father up in heaven. Okay. Not all bad. Okay, good things too. I would tell the people I cared about, what they mean to me, because I feel like that's something that people always wonder. Like when somebody goes away, like passes, right? Like, damn, I wish I could have said this, or I wish I could have told them that, or remember that conversation we had, and me and her was da 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 da. Like, I would want to have a genuine heart to heart with people who are important to me now and people who I deemed important to me at one point, and just be surrounded by everybody that genuinely cares about me.
Oh, yeah, that's super cute. I feel like that's how your birthday posters are.
Yeah,
they're so cute and heartfelt. I was like, I can't wait for my birthday next year. She said a lot. And I didn't even know she wanted to say. I talk to her ass every day. She needs to go because you be pulling the
even when she don't have much to say, she still try to give you like 3 sentences. That's
so funny because like one day you don't know when we're gonna go. I could go before y'all. Like I could go before anybody. You know what I'm saying? God forbid. But Lord, if it's my time, I'm ready to go with you. But I ain't ready. I'm just saying. Now, you never know what you're gonna have to look back on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is true.
So, I love all y'all. I love y'all. Y'all my people.
Love me too,
Love
sugar
you
plum.
back.
All right. I'm gonna just go in. I'm gonna just go in order at this point. Okay.
I can see me having
One
themed
decision
shirts
that
too at the
changed.
party.
Huh?
I said I can see you having like themed shirts at the party at the
Yeah.
24 hour. I can see that. Your shits do be lit though.
The last 24.
For real. On the back saying like a quote that you said or something. Like, if she be another one that be bringing out like stuff, you be like, wait, where you get that from? Bring out one of your
I
sayings and shit on
probably
the back of
would.
your shirt. Love it.
That's so funny. One decision that changed everything.
One decision that changed everything.
Mm.
So one decision that we made that changed everything.
Mm-hmm.
Or just life in general.
And
I
I
would
guess
say,
however you want to answer it.
okay.
I think being
I would
homeless
say,
changed a lot.
But that wasn't a decision. That was a circumstance,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
I would say after 33 years deciding to go on birth control, and it just changed my whole life from there.
Yeah.
You
That
got on
was
birth control at 33?
after I had Mason. I was
Mm.
never on birth control before that. And then, yeah, I know the story. But
Yeah.
yeah, that just changed everything. So if I would have, I feel like if I would have never got on birth control, I would have been A-okay. I wouldn't be on medicine to this day.
And you would have mad kids.
Yeah. What?
Yo, I could just see you and David having a 10-piece. Like, on God, I can. Like, look, after 5, I would have had to tell you, like, look.
You already told me after the 3rd, like, look, I can't
After
afford
5,
no more back.
like, look, right? Because if something really do happen and I gotta take care of all of these people, we're gonna be on SSI,
Yeah.
SNAP.
I really be
Medicaid,
thinking about that too.
Medicare,
For real.
everything. Cause how am I doing?
No, I always think about that. Like, so you good? You sure you like? And all my god kids, yeah, yep.
No, for real. Because
the decision you made that changed everything. I don't know. What's yours, Brie? I gotta really think about it.
I don't even want to say it on here because I don't want to start no drama. Because we in a good space right now this week.
Pick another one.
What else? Nah. Let's see. I would say. Never mind. I'm gonna opt out of answering this question.
Are you gonna answer it?
Nah.
I feel like waiting, like taking so much time off of school.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like if I didn't take so much time off of school, or if I just would have went to college instead of like chasing love and shit. Like, and I did go to college, but I took a year off and I didn't go to the college I wanted to go to because like I was chasing love. And like I feel like if that whole year was different, my life could have been like totally different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's never.
And I'm not saying it in like a regrettable way. I'm just saying like I know like if that one decision would have been a different decision, everything else would have been different. Like, but yeah.
Okay. That's understandable.
Damn, I thought about that one deep. That was mad deep.
Word. This is deep right here because
you're true.
That's the only thing I think about.
Everything, everything.
Like, yeah, because that's the only thing I think about. Because I always wanted to go to a university. I always wanted to be a part of a like a sorority, and I didn't do any of that. Like, you feel me? Like, I went to community college. I went for culinary. Like, I didn't do anything that I thought I wanted to do. Like, but I'm not saying I regret anything in my life. Like, I like the path I went to because I still managed to be like something.
So
Facts. Okay.
I think I could piggyback off of that. Like, I think okay, on a positive note, because we gonna just I'll just take it somewhere else. Like, one decision that I feel like changed everything for my now self is just me having more faith in me. Me deciding to bet on myself and really like go after the things that I want instead of just being so, reluctant or lackadaisical, like just not believing in myself or trying really, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'll be like, I want to do, like, I'm even now still like, I'll be like, I want to do this, and in my head and in my heart I really do, but I'm lazy when it comes to certain things. So that's definitely something I want to work on. But me having more faith in myself definitely changed everything because it gave me a whole new mindset, a new energy level, a new made me steadfast in the things that I want to go for. And yeah, I'm trying to keep this mojo going. So yeah, that mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
that
Yep,
works.
that works. Okay, great. This is the interesting one.
Okay, so I was looking that up, and when I first thought of that question, it was more for like socials. So in a sense, where like you know how people like say somebody is one way on Instagram or way on social media, and in real life they're a whole different person. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, it
I think
does.
that's where that comes into play. If that makes
I'm
sense,
hot in this jacket. I ain't even gonna lie.
Because I'm like, I
girl.
think this is like a mental, right? Like, do it falls in like a mental state.
How about
It
we look at
can. It definitely. I feel like it definitely can. I think anything with a syndrome is a mental thing for sure.
Right.
Because like I was watching something earlier and I realized I hate when people lie for absolutely no reason. And I hate a grown liar. So when I think of imposter, I'm thinking of a liar.
Okay.
All for it.
So Chat GPT says, because this is my new friend, imposter syndrome is a psychological pattern where people doubt their accomplishments and have a persistent fear of being exposed as a fraud, even when there's clear evidence of their success or competence. Key characteristics are self doubt, feeling like you're not as capable or intelligent as others may think, fear of exposure, worrying that others will find out you're not truly qualified or deserving,
Mm.
perfection, perfectionism, holding yourself to unrealistic standards and feeling like a failure if you don't meet them, overworking, trying to prove your worth by going above and beyond, often at a personal cost. And this is common in high achievers, people in new roles or environments, minorities in a group or field who may feel added pressure to prove themselves. Well, I think I have this
Mm.
with work for sure. Cause I be trying to go hard. But I feel like in corporate you have to. Like you
I
kind of
feel like
gotta
in corporate is one
have
of
to.
those things like you want more. Like once you get to the top, it's like, oh my God. So if I could do this, I want more. I could go there and there. And I think that's just how it should be though.
Yeah.
For because I feel like as far as work, I'm definitely an overachiever and I extend myself further than I have to. But just because this is my first um I guess year just going into this role,
Mm.
and where I the goal that I set for myself next,
Oh my goodness.
I need to stand out. I need to be seen. You know what I'm saying? I need for the people that I work with to talk about me when I'm not around in a positive way.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
word that
Okay. I
Thanks
get
for
that.
reading that because I wasn't too sure exactly, what it meant.
word. But I don't feel like I don't have
I
no.
still think it's just me liar. Like for me. Like it's just like not for like when you break it down in different aspects of life, like for work, it
Hmm.
works. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but like for people just portraying to be someone they're not, because that's an imposter too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I don't like that. I don't know why. It just really grinds my gears.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Because people be good at it, especially when dating. Like, people portray themselves to be one way, and then they'll keep up the persona for a little while until they feel like they got you where they want you, and then next thing you know, boom,
get comfortable.
the real person comes out, and now you're emotionally attached, and it becomes too much. Like, why you couldn't just be the fraud that you are from the beginning? So I didn't have to,
I think seeing it with people that you know, and then seeing it, and they just like their life is just prospering, and they just flowing through life with just being a liar. It just really is very like annoying to me. And it may sound like I'm on some hating shit, and I probably am, but it's just like,
no, I get what you're saying.
Why?
It's like, how can you be this way? How can you walk through life being this way and still have success
and be comfortable with it too? Like, it'll be like, I don't know,
but
yeah, that's just been left for me in my head. But whatever.
everything that it looks good on the outside is not what we don't know what these people be going through behind those doors. So we're gonna let them have that. The fraud,
especially for social media.
Eat their ass up. Yeah,
that's social media is a whole nother world for some people. A lot of people really, really care a lot about the image that people that really don't even know them care, like what people think. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I think I always used to say, like, I would hate to, like, I couldn't be a catfish because I'm just so like honest, not like honest to the point. It's just like, bruh, like, it'd be like, yo, chill, like, like, it's just annoying to people, like, bro, like, you just too chill, you know what I mean? Because you're like, you doing too much. Like, and then to be around people who live that life, like people who always taking pictures, people who always like on video, like doing something, like, and it's crazy because I want to be a blogger so bad, but like I am not that person. Like when I sleep and dream about it, I am, but like I don't know, it's annoying. You ever been around somebody that be like, yo, take my picture all the time, like every 2 minutes, take my picture.
Or if you don't just know how to live in the moment, like you have to like of course we all like to, like, when we go out, me and Niche, we good for a good reel at the end of the event, like,
right,
we good for a good reel, but in the moment sometimes we have to also remember to like be present in the moment, like,
right,
put your phone down and actually look around and soak in this is a memory, right? This is
that's me. Like, I'm not that person. Like, I'd be like, oh, I'm having a good time, and they say like most, like, your best nights is the ones that you didn't capture. And I feel like I had so many good times, like, and me in the morning, like, oh, did you take a picture? Now that's when I'd be annoying, like, but I know you got a picture, send it to me. You just take it on your phone, bro.
No, because you really be in the moment. You be having a good time. Shauna is not the type of person that, like, when we out, she's not gonna pick up her phone and take a video. Like, I don't think I ever seen it before. She might take a selfie, like 2 second style, and then that be it. She's swirling around, dropping her knees, and
I be
doing
really
her
having
dance,
a good time.
and then that's that. And then she's gonna ask you, "Did you get a picture of her the next day?"
I know you're getting the picture. I know you are,
because I'm gonna get the moment. Live in the moment. Live in the moment.
No, for real.
Okay, so the next one, compassion / understanding versus settling.
That's the one.
I don't understand the compassion part.
Compassion.
2 different questions.
So you can either answer from a compassion versus settling or understanding versus settling. I feel like compassion and understanding is the same thing, because to understand you have to have compassion, and to have compassion you have to understand.
That's true. Yeah, this is, yeah.
I think I need the definition of the compassion.
Let me ask Chat GPT.
And I'm dead serious. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
I think compassion is like, like if somebody going through something, you just like, you're just trying to be like understanding to it, right? You're
Mm,
just trying to.
it depends what they're going through.
So, ChatGPT says compassion is the deep awareness of someone else's suffering,
Oh,
Right.
along with a genuine desire to help relieve it. Compassion is the emotional response to another's suffering,
Mm.
accompanied by a genuine desire to help alleviate that suffering.
oh yeah.
Same thing, just in two different
So
ways,
like I
Yeah.
was saying, it really depends on the situation because
for sure.
I feel like some people just be like I'm one of the people like, and I'm really messed up for this, but like I need to understand like what's big to somebody can be small to me, and what's small to me can be big to somebody else. So
Hmm.
once I've learned to really separate them two, then I'll be a little better at this when it comes to certain situations. But
Mm.
like I'm not like me personally, I'm not that person to come to for certain things. Like I am dependent on the person in the situation, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
But I'm not compassionate all the time with everybody's situation
Hmm.
that comes to me, if that makes sense.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's just because you're more of a realist. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna basically say what like the truth, like the
Yeah.
honesty. And I think that it could come off as you not being compassionate, but it's just that you're honest.
And I
But
feel
you
like honesty can be a part of compassionate now that if you break it down
it,
that
it,
way.
it can if people know
Okay.
you, because
Okay.
if when people don't know how you are, then they're gonna take your honesty as an attack. You know what I'm saying? But if the person knows you, like Shauna, like then they're gonna know like
That
Shauna's
makes
just being
sense.
Shauna. Shauna's being honest. But like if I go up and talk to a stranger and we just talking and they be like, well, my boyfriend had a baby on me and I decided to stay with him, but now I can't, da 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 da. And then I'd be like, girl, then what the fuck you stay with him for? They're gonna be like, oh my god, that's so. But it's just
That's what I was
it's
going to say. Like, I have compassion for certain people. If that makes
right,
sense.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
I don't
Certain
have compassion for
situations.
everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
agree. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
I'm not gonna answer this question. Well, I guess I did answer it.
yeah,
Whew.
that's
Word.
true.
What I
When it
need
comes
from
to the settling part, I think that's just all about boundaries. Because you can only be so understanding to a situation before it becomes settling, depending on what we're talking about. If we're talking about relationship wise, then you could be understanding. And then if people not trying to fix whatever the issue is, then it becomes settling. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like,
At this
Mhm.
point, you're making a choice.
yeah, at this
Yeah.
point, you're making a choice. So, word. That was good. That was good. All right. Next. The reality of responsibility. That's a big word. Responsibility.
All
I
caps.
still don't like it as an adult. It's scary. It's very scary because I feel like as a woman, like mine is being a mom, like we have a lot of responsibilities. Like
Mhm.
just just as a human being, I don't even want to put a sex on it. Just as a human being, like living is a responsibility. Like making sure, like certain things is just like it's
Mhm.
so much. But like I don't know. I feel like I'm doing okay.
Mhm.
In reality of my responsibilities, I'm doing the basics.
Mhm. The necessities.
Yeah, I can work
Yeah.
on, putting more effort into certain things when it comes to my kid, like with this whole reading thing, because I feel like that's
Ooh,
my
it's
responsibility to
very
teach him.
frustrating though.
Yes, and I feel like that's my responsibility as a parent to teach him a little more with reading at home. And I do. I'm not gonna say I don't, but like I'm not consistent with it. Haven't been. This
Right.
past week I have not been.
Mhm.
But yeah, that falls under the reality of responsibilities for me, right? But
For
other
sure.
than that, I think everything else is coming into play. I think everything else like kind of falls in line with responsibility. Like for
Mhm.
instance, like I didn't have a job, now I have a job. Now I can, focus on doing this, focus on doing that, focus on doing this, and everything else will come together as my
Mhm.
responsibilities come together.
Hmm. For sure. It's like a chain of command.
Yeah, I feel like that answer was all over the place, but
No,
it
I think we
makes
got it.
sense.
I'm following. I'm following.
I'm like Shauna. It's too much. Like it's just too much. A bitch be drained every day being responsible. It's too much. Mm, it's too much.
Responsibility is a lot. Like, and it's
Mm,
not just in parenting, it's just
Hmm.
in everything. It's like in being a person, you have to be responsible. You have to have the responsibility of being a good parent. You have to have the responsibility of being a good employee. You have to have the responsibility of being a good sibling or friend or spouse. You know,
I must say keep it.
like this is not just talking about bills because that's just a whole nother type of responsibility. Like you have to literally be responsible. And once you become an adult, like a responsible adult, you have to be responsible in your decision making, um,
Seriously.
and everything because consequences and repercussions,
Right.
right? So, um, there's a lot of reality in there because that shit just smacks you dead in the face. Like sometimes I be wanting to
Every
do the wrong stuff, but the reality of the responsibility is that
day.
I can't walk out
Don't
the
go do it.
Walmart with a cart full of groceries because I don't want
No,
to pay
for real.
$350. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I can't because the reality is that I got to be responsible and pay the money that's in my bank account to use for these groceries. Because if I don't, then I'm gonna go to jail.
But in a
Right.
sense, it's starting to make sense why certain people live the way they do. Like to me, and like panhandlers or people on the street, like or a lot of situations, and I be looking like I get it. Like you know what I mean? Like I get it. Like I understand. Like because they'd be like, damn. Because it's like once you like do one thing, it's another and another and
Hmm.
another. And it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I'm grateful that I could do it, but like I do be one of them days where I want to be irresponsible. And I feel
for
like every time
sure.
I have that
Mhm.
moment where I'm like, today I'm gonna do something irresponsible, life caught up with my ass, like, no
Yeah,
ma'am. Like, no ma'am.
I did do something irresponsible. Like, was it last? No, the month before last. I paid my rent late on purpose because I just wanted to have some extra money for myself.
Hmm.
So what I did was I called the office and I told them that I was having a problem with my job and direct deposit, and that my money wouldn't be coming until my next check.
Mhm.
And I just, got extra groceries and paid some bills off and did a little shopping or whatever.
That's how
And
they be like,
I
you
just
rob
didn't pay
Peter
my
before you
rent until
fall.
the 15th, and they took my late fee off, you
Hmm.
know, and I paid the rent. But then with the next check, it was rent again. So I
Yeah.
paid rent back to
Back to
back.
back.
So you feel
Hmm.
me? It made sense a little bit for that
Right.
moment when I was outside shopping and picking up the expensive stuff in the store. But
Hmm.
then when I had to pay rent 2 times in a row, I was like not feeling it at all.
Right. Like this some
Like
bullshit.
never
It's
doing
like
that.
one of them things where it should be like, I did this, but no ma'am. Won't do
Right.
it again.
No, I'm never doing that again. I'll
Yeah.
definitely keep my rent
Bad
refund.
enough. Every time you turn around, rent is due.
It's
So
there.
No, the
So the
fact
fact that
that
I paid
we're
that back to back like that, I was absolutely upset. I was like, girl, what was you thinking?
the fact that we halfway through the year is beyond crazy. Like
Crazy. Crazy. It's about to be my birthday again.
mm.
you get on my nerve. It really is.
Again.
But I'm
Mm.
gonna wait for December. I get my license back in December
Woo.
once I pay my fines and shit. But
Period. Fine.
it really is about to be my birthday though. My shit in August, so my shit is
Yes.
way before yours. Like,
Yes, it is. It's
but
about to be
yeah.
yours.
Right.
Oh, Nisha's birthday.
Oh yep, she right
Amber
behind
birthday.
me.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to throw a party. Sidebar. I would get so sidetracked. I do want to throw a party. For my birthday, I just want to throw a party. I haven't thrown a party in so long. And remember, I was about to have a party when I got all kinds of stress and it rained.
It rained.
And it was our adult freaking our adult. It was adult something. Oh, adult field day.
Yep. I like that.
You was coming.
I had a ball for Tobias.
I was really playing. I don't know why I was hurting. I wasn't even doing that. Back hurting, feet hurting. I took my scissors. I don't know what was going on. I don't know.
That's how you realize you ain't as active as you thought you was.
I'm not. And the fact that I work at home most days and I'm sitting at my desk is really a problem. So that is my next. I'm not going to be fat when December comes. I'm not. Okay. Do you hear me now? Podcast and friends. I'm not. When we come back, when we go down south, I'm finna eat. You heard? I'm finna drink.
You got a month in mind?
When we come back, okay, it's up. I might even deactivate. I can't deactivate my Facebook because we got podcasts, but y'all probably won't be even seeing from me or hearing from me because I'm being in the house sad, depressed, and hungry. Okay, because I'm not gonna starve myself, but I am gonna change my eating habits. I got me a little grocery list together for when I come back. Everything. I am not gonna be fat in December.
I love it. Yes, manifestation.
Period. And the man don't help because he likes it a lot.
Yeah,
and that's probably why I gained some extra weight because he don't care. He just he feeds me, and it's not good. So I'm gonna have a talk with him as well because even though you like the extra fluff, when I'm getting dressed, it doesn't help when I don't feel like I like the way this outfit looks because I done gained 10 pounds. No. So look out for this new body change because it's coming because I'm about to get I'm not gonna get skinny because I like to have a little I gotta leave something for the man. But
yeah. She's got like a little cushion.
Yeah. That. But yeah, the reality of responsibility is heavy. And I think that it was all our topics for tonight.
Guys. Oh, awesome.
Well, but we did want to what did we want to do? We wanted to give I don't want to call it a shout out, but we want to acknowledge everybody who is grieving and in mourning. There have been some recent deaths that hit Plainfield hard, and we're praying for everybody who has lost someone in the last 2 weeks. We just recently, in general, we're praying for you guys, and we are sending our condolences.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Okay. That was that. And that's I'm sorry, that didn't come off right. That was that. I'm sorry. That was that. But we are serious. We really do because death is not easy. Shauna, just please.
It was that was that for me. Like
that was that. And
being that we just start adding that part to the that part to the podcast or whatever. Next time we do it, like in 2 weeks, we will put like a little candle and like put something up that's a moment of silence or something. And then
we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah, that'd be thoughtful.
Yes. Moment of silence is better than that was that. That was a great idea, Shauna. Love it.
See, we just thought about this 2 minutes ago, guys.
Love it. And of course, we are going to leave you guys with our positive quote provided by
Yes. So we just want to say that. Well, I don't want to say we just want to say, but before we leave, just want to give y'all a positive quote, and it goes: "You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending."
Period.
Yes.
Period. Because we can't go.
I like that.
I know everybody.
Whatever happened behind me, I don't want to hear about it.
That's right.
Unfortunately,
Looking
some
forward.
stuff we don't even have choices, but we can go and change the ending of our stories because you are the author of your own story. And we love you guys so much.
Love you guys. Yes. We're gonna start. Yes. Love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. Thanks for
We're gonna
continuing to
start.
tune in.
We're gonna start what? What you was about to say?
Oh, I want to we're gonna start doing a little more with our podcast too.
Yes,
Like
yes.
yes, it's starting to get nice. Like it's a lot more. We have so much stuff in mind, but like we
Yes.
said, life been lifing, you know. So whoever been
Right.
viewing, clicking, looking, watching, subscribing, thank you, thank you, thank you,
Yes, you
thank
guys
you.
are greatly appreciated.
For real, we really do appreciate.
All of you. Every last one of you. And with that being said, we hope that you guys have a great and safe holiday. Slide us a hot dog or whatever. Call us. Drop off a plate. You know, be kind. The lady in church today said if you're grilling, drop your neighbor off a hot dog. And I thought that was very nice of her.
Yes.
Feed your neighbor. They might be in a house alone on Memorial Day reminiscing about somebody that they missed. So cheer somebody up and be a blessing.
Where
Okay?
and if any of my neighbors watching, it could be very like turkey burger, veggie burger. You know, just saying.
That's what she likes.
Yeah.
Preference.
And if you're cooking out, just call us.
No
Word, because you know we off tomorrow. So if you you lighting the grill up, shoot us a message on Messenger because I'm outside. a little bit. Outside.
Man, forget these people in Pottsville. I'm gonna watch vicariously through y'all.
I hate the name of the town, Pottsville. Like what?
Can't stand it. Can't stand it. Okay.
Done.
Love you guys.
All right, guys.
See you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Bye.